morning again. So when an assistant principal or principal is putting a schedule together for an assembly, they always have to tack on a good amount of time for transitions. No more so than this, our last transition, because we always try to find a special way to greet and to honor our 8th graders. So 8th graders will be coming in shortly, but this will be explained in a flashback video that will be shown when the 8th graders when they all take their seats. So 7th graders, I believe you know the context of our ball pit and our Revolution Kindness project that we did in the 12-13 school year. 6th graders, this might be the first time you've ever seen this ball pit, the context of which will be shared afterwards. But the 8th graders don't know that this has been reassembled. It's an old friend to them, and they will be entering into this assembly in a very dramatic way. They will be taking the stage and jumping into the ball pit. So just relax a couple minutes for a chance for the 8th grade. So if we could just have an extended round of applause for our guest of honors, the 8th grade.
To bring the ball pit to the kindergarteners, because whoever did an act of kindness, they got it some people got it to bring the ball pit to the elementary school, JFK Elementary School.
sorry we don't have your sister here.
Logan! Thank you, Mr. Cameron!
If I could call on the stage, please, the National Junior Honor Society Vice President. He doesn't know I'm calling him to stage. Matthew, where are you? So Matthew, if I could ask, Mr. Hebert will assist you. Please come to the lift here to rise to the heavens above to retract for us something that we all put together September 3rd, 2013. Oh no. So for our invited guests, I don't know what that is. For our invited guests and for our 6th and 7th graders, the day before the very first day of school in 2013, I gathered all the 6th graders for what I called was a pizza party, and I did give them pizza. But I also gave them a writing assignment. They all wrote to themselves for their last day of school, which is tomorrow. Now, I will be honest, I did what Matthew did just about a week ago, and I retrieved some of these for the students who attended that last honor roll breakfast that we had just last week. So in going through them and trying to find those who established that, that unbelievable success of having honors all 12 quarters, I did run into Matthew's letter, and it's very interesting because Matthew's writing style to himself, and this might sound a little bizarre, I'm a writer myself, is similar to my writing style to myself. I turned it into almost a quiz where I don't know if you remember this, but Matthew wrote to himself, the 6th grade Matthew wrote to the 8th grade Matthew, asking questions and then doing a box that he's going to ask himself tomorrow to check yes or a box no. And just like I do, this was remarkable, he put big arrows to the yes boxes when he wants himself to answer yes. And then you closed it in a way that I've never closed a letter when I write to myself. I think you actually remarked, and P.S. Matthew, 6th grade Matthew to 8th grade Matthew, if you don't accomplish these goals, please punch yourself in the face. You drastically shifted your tone there towards the end. The National Junior Honor Society, Matthew, if you could give him a round of applause. I'm going to call to stage at this time Greta Boone. She has some words of reflection of the last 3 years.
These past 2 years have been interesting. As big as a word that might seem, it's probably the best description for it. An emotional roller coaster is another, but that makes it sound like I was drowning in emotions. Which, whether or not that's true, we're here to focus on the positive. Now to avoid you having to listen to ramble, as I'm sure this assembly will be long enough for most of you, I'll try to get to the point. I find myself baffled at my own fondness for the people that I've met these 2 years. That may sound weird, or maybe it's just me, but in any case, let me explain. Even in my least favorite classes, with my least favorite people, I still manage to laugh with everyone else. I have made inside jokes with people that I haven't even had real conversations with. Example A, the goldfish jingle. Now, I'm not going to explain that story just because it's a bit too complicated, but congrats to those who do know what I'm talking about, because that was pretty funny. Example B. Any argument I've ever had with a certain history nerd, which I mean in the best of ways, in 7th grade, also known as Matthew Popolino, who was just up here earlier. And now that isn't necessarily an inside joke because anyone in any of my classes knows what I'm talking about. But even though they got intense and competitive, it was still something to look forward to. And in the end, they always contributed to the little victories that made my day. With the social norms I grew up with, every humorous and friendly conversation was something to look forward to and unexpected and strange. I'm just amazed with how friendly you all are and how well you all get along. So I just wanted to let you know how special that is. To be in a school like this, with people like that, with teachers that can take a joke or make a joke, depending. You should know who you are. And just be grateful. So here's a general thanks to students and staff, Mr. Cameron, for making this a great 2 years for me, because I actually moved here from a different town. So I hope all of you 6th and 7th graders will have a great next few years here. Have fun, participate, and take all the opportunities you can. I know I missed out on some just because I was too scared. And for those 8th graders that will be going to a different school, good luck. And for those that will be going to the same school for the next 4 years, let's try to make it our best, okay?
And I have been the team leader for the 6 gold team for the last 10 years. And today we'd like to talk a little bit about our recipients of the HARTNETT Award. Staying positive, working hard, and making it happen are some of the hallmarks of this year's 6 gold HARTNETT Award recipients. Throughout the school year, they have demonstrated these characteristics through their daily actions. An interest in learning, holding themselves to high standards, and grit motivates these students. Their positive attitude naturally encourages and affects other students. They are the ultimate team players. No matter who they are partnered with, the outcomes were always positive and productive. These 2 students exemplify the quote by Theodore Roosevelt: "The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people." A positive disposition, enthusiasm, and a pleasant smile are their trademarks, making them role models for the citizens at the HARTNETT Middle School. Congratulations to the recipients, Madison Abrams and Tyler Rayon.
And don't easily give up. We are entitled to nothing in life, but have the potential to achieve everything. This quote by an anonymous author embodies the character traits that our HARTNETT Award recipients have demonstrated throughout the past year. There are several words that come to mind when we think of our first HARTNETT Award recipient: kind, the word yes, learner, and engaged. Kind. This student shows kindness towards others on a daily basis. Whether it's helping a fellow student with classwork, picking up a dropped pencil in the hallway, this student is always ready with a thoughtful act or kind word. He is respectful towards his fellow classmates, as well as adults, and is someone who never responds with a cross word. He shows compassion and caring in all he does. Yes, this is the answer frequently heard from the student. In the classroom, there are tasks that need to be completed, chores that need to be done, and classmates to assist. The student is always ready with a quick yes when asked to help out in all of his classes. He is always eager and ready with a helping hand. Learner. A successful student knows that knowledge arrives through effort. This student is always willing to put in the time and effort it takes to be successful in all of his classes. The true meaning of grit can be observed in this student's learning style. He has guts, resilience, integrity, and tenacity. He is a role model for always working to his potential and giving his best effort regardless of the task. Engaged. Not only is this student outstanding academically, but he is also involved in extracurricular activities outside the classroom. He plays soccer, joined cross country, and the ski club. He is also a member of the HARTNETT Middle School Student Council. He shows enthusiasm in all areas of his life and in every activity he participates in. 6 purple, our team's first recipient is Kyle Penta. Hartnett Award are joyful, independent, listener, and leader. Joyful. The student enters the school each day with a smile and is a positive influence on her classmates. She approaches every task with an upbeat and cheerful attitude. Independent. The student can always be counted on to complete her assignments within deadlines, asking for clarification when necessary, but always moving forward, showing 6th grade independence. Listener. Listening is a skill that the student possesses. Being a good listener is an important trait to have in 6th grade and beyond. The student is proof that being a good listener in class is the key to success. Our HARTNETT recipient is a student who is interested in learning and knowing more. She accomplishes this by volunteering during discussions and asking questions in class. She is able to connect ideas and topics for those light bulb moments. Leader. Leadership is about having a selfless heart and always be willing to reach out and lend a helping hand. With her easy smile and infectious sense of humor, she is ready to lead by example and is a role model for getting along with others. 6 Purple Team's next recipient is Jillian Gross.
Call to stage, please, 7th grade gold for the presentation of the 7th grade gold HARTNETT Awards. If 7th grade purple could also come to stage, please.
My name is Natalie Hardy, and I'm here on behalf of 7 Gold to recognize our 2016 HARTNETT Award recipient. Our first HARTNETT Award recipient goes to a young lady who has been a real asset to our team this year. We teachers have appreciated her offers to lend a hand many times and have been impressed by her willingness to take charge of a situation and help others. She stood out immediately at the start of the year when she took control of our birthday lineup activity. An active young woman, her favorite sports are field hockey, softball, and skiing. When she takes time to relax, she enjoys vacationing at Old Orchard Beach, Maine. She is most definitely one of our outstanding students, and her name is Ava Lanu. Our second recipient is a young man who is easily recognized by his infectious smile. A hard worker in class, he takes the time to make himself available to help others. A very well-rounded individual, he is a bass clarinetist in the middle school band, as well as an athlete who plays for BMYSO. Besides soccer, he loves biking and dirt biking. His quiet competitiveness with Ava has only served to bring the best in both of them. Bring out the best in both of them. Our next HARTNETT Award recipient is Aaron Cannell.
first 7 Purple HARTNETT Award recipient is such an amazing young person. They have shown many characteristics of grit throughout their 7th grade year. She has had the guts to stand up for other students and to take criticism as an opportunity to improve. Throughout the year, she has shown resiliency through her involvement in field hockey, softball, band, Stuco, and after-school clubs. This year's recipient has the integrity to tell the truth and to be a good friend, as well as a kind and caring peer. Her tenacity to become a member of NJHS shows how important becoming a leader in academics and character are to this young lady. It has been said that kids with more grit are more likely to succeed. Well, Rachel Morrison is one gritty kid, and we're looking forward to all of her success in the future. That's why she's one of this year's 7 Purple HARTNETT Award recipients. Sums up some of the qualities of our next HARTNETT Award recipient. This year's recipient has set many goals for himself throughout the 7th grade year and has managed to fulfill many of his dreams. Through hard work and sacrifice, he has become a gifted soccer player, a talented bassoon clarinetist, and has recently become a member of NJHS. Being a part of any team takes sacrifice, which he displays while helping out his family with a younger sibling and out on the playing field. Day in and day out, Nicholas Kirby shows grit. Through his commitment to his academics, extracurricular activities, and his responsibilities both in and outside of HARTNETT Middle School. That is why he is our second 7 Purple HARTNETT Award recipient.
Eighth grade chorus, please come back to stage. now I'm going to welcome to the stage Alvin Gillingham, who's going to be just reading a poem.
Last full day anyway, and I have to say, these last 3 years have taken my breath away, and I'm glad to have shared them with teachers and friends, and there is no way to repay you, so thank you. The first day, wow, the first time in school was a mess. The intimidation and the stress of work and drama and all the rest, I was scared, I'll admit. But I know I'm not alone in having had the urge to quit. But through that, we all used grit, and now we can say, we did it. Our first, second, or last year in this school, a part in our quest that started as a dreaded prison of gauntlet and unstopping test, but we've progressed, and we've made this prison so much less unbearable. But more than that, dare I say this prison has been enjoyable? Dare I say it's grown to be a home and my friends to be family? Dare I say it wasn't scarier to come here, but now to leave? The last day. I'm scared to say that it's today. I never expected to want the end of school to be delayed. But now there's high school. I'm scared. Maybe summer can be extended. Until then, everybody, take care.
My name is Mrs. Finnegan and I represent AE. So, hello, class of 2020. That's what you're going to be hearing 2 days from now, no longer HARTNETT Middle School students. Sadly, this time is coming to a close. Hard to believe that 3 years have gone by so quickly. So how will you remember your middle school experience? Some of your funniest moments could be about stealing butter during the 6th grade nature's classroom. Photobombing a wedding at Battery Park during your 7th grade New York trip.
That was pretty
Or
good.
having your picture taken on the bus while you were sleeping. Better yet, Washington, D.C. Oh, memories. Some people had to Google to remember to count to 10. Some put trash in their roommates' pillowcases at night. But who's going to ever forget the rap master? On the boys' bus.
Yeah.
But I think the highlight came during the drama club performance of Ryan Marr. And his I'm a Tree. Academy Award winning right there. So what great memories you've made while you've been here in middle school. But nevertheless, all of these experiences and then some have defined you over the last 3 years. But now it's time to move on, to make new memories and have new experiences. Before you take your last few steps out of this building, look around. For you have been impacted by the people who come here day in and day out. Your friends, the custodial support staff, kitchen staff, the nurse, the administration, and your teachers. We've all watched you arrive at this moment in time and would like to believe we've had a positive impact on your time here. We've listened when you needed an ear, given you time to complete what you needed to, and of course, taught you to learn. So, class of 2020, it's almost time to turn and wave goodbye to these last 3 years. And then wave hello to the years that are ahead of you. Embrace them with excitement, wonder, and grit. Be in the moment and push through the hard stuff. Because with life, that will come. But it's nothing you can't handle. How do we know that? We've been here to watch you and teach you. So best of luck from all of us to you as you enter into high school, no matter where that location is. And make this the best time of your life. And remember, the door to the middle school is always open. Make sure you come back and visit. All right. The first recipient from Maybe of the student that represents not only academic excellence, but quiet strength. This student seeks out knowledge above and beyond what is being taught in class. This student puts forth great effort in all of their activities, whether it's marching band, stage performances, or with her artistic endeavors. This student sets goals and is not afraid to step out of her comfort zone. The art of learning is truly a passion for her. She is a young lady that knows what she wants to do, and it's with great pride and pleasure the Team AP gives the 2016 HARTNETT Award to Laura Wagner. Our second HARTNETT Award winner is a student who never seeks the limelight, but is always there when you need him. This student has dedicated himself to being the best he can be, both academically and musically. He strives to do well no matter what he's doing. This student is kind and always willing to help those around him, and you can always be counted on to do the right thing. His character is above reproach, and his love of the 1970s big bands are a part of who he is. So if you ever need to know the name of any 1970s musician, he is your guy. Side AP would like to present the HARTNETT Award to one of the nicest students we know, Dan Paul.
My name is Lynn Scott, and I've been the team leader for 8A for the past 4 years. Woo! Thank you. There you go. The 8th grade Gold team would like to recognize 2 students this year to receive the Frederick HARTNETT Award. Throughout the year, we have seen these students blossom, observing the qualities of their character and their ability to show us grit in each and every class. Our first recipient is Jubilant. This student comes to school every day smiling, energetic, and ready to learn. She is organized. With handwriting like none other, her work looks professionally done and is always above and beyond what is asked of her. She radiates positive energy. Her energy is infectious. Students and teachers alike are inspired by her ability to balance hard work with a jovial attitude. She is diligent. Grit is her middle name. She strives for perfection and never gives up. And she yearns to learn. Our award winner consistently strives to gain as much knowledge as possible every day. She always puts in 100% in everything she does. And finally, she is non-judgmental. The student is willing to work with anyone, makes no judgments about others, and makes others feel comfortable when working with her. For all of these reasons, we present our HARTNETT Award to Jordan DeSastre. Our second award winner is Articulate. In both written and spoken language, the student expresses a high level of vocabulary, creating notable pieces of work. He is an academic achiever. Our award winner strives to produce top-notch assignments. He takes his time and settles for nothing less than the best. He is resilient. When faced with a challenge, he doesn't give up, nor is afraid to ask for guidance. He is not completely satisfied unless he has given it all that he can. He is outgoing, never afraid to volunteer, and always the loudest in saying, "Good morning, Mrs. Scott." Our award winner often leads the crowd with a smile on his face. Noteworthy. As a member of the band and with all these other characteristics, it's clear he stands out as a memorable student. We present our second award to Aaron Cole.
Let's get one more middle school awkward hug in. No. Thought I had it. So for all our students who received a HARTNETT award this morning, now reflect back to getting dressed this morning and a little foreshadowing of your parents saying, well, you might want to wear this or wear that. That was a small bit of foreshadowing, a hint to you. So I am so excited and so honored to welcome to stage our namesake, the legacy of this school. Mr. Fred Hartnett will be sharing some bonus HARTNETT awards, so I'd like to call the stage. If we can give him a round of applause, Mr. Hartnett.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Cameron. I would just like to first thank Mr. Cameron for inviting me here. It's good to be able to be anywhere, actually. I'd also like to publicly commend Mr. Cameron on his selection as Principal of the Year in the state of Massachusetts and wish him well as he proceeds on to the national level. I'd also like to commend all the award winners here this morning and compliment those students who also got up here and spoke. Not an easy task, and you did an excellent job. We have with us today 4 people, obviously, who unfortunately won't be with you going forward, since they have taken the opportunity to retire. So we'd like to bring them up here and present them with a little award, and I'm honored to be able to do that. First, Louise Begnosh, who's a paraprofessional. The next person is a member of the faculty who I didn't have the pleasure of working with or knowing, but I'm sure she did a great job, and that's Roseanne Kozlowski. The next 2 people I know very well, and I have great respect for them. I've known them a long, long time. I won't tell you how long, but they were a lot younger than they are today. So was I. So, the first, obviously, is Linda Russell. And finally, but certainly not least, this is Denise Dano. Thank you very much.
We have one more student speaker as we're closing out our assembly. I would like to welcome to the stage the president of the National Honor Society and our craft master, Nicholas Gurley.
This is my second to last day of middle school.
It truly feels like just yesterday that I walked into this building to begin my 6th grade year. At the time, I couldn't begin to imagine the journey that I have here. Although it sounds cliche, it's true. These 3 years go by very quickly. However, I've made many memories here that will last a lifetime. This middle school has truly been the host to the defining moments of my life so far. I think middle school has an important lesson. It's a person's first introduction into the real world. Not everyone's always going to be nice. You're not always going to get what you want, and it can be very difficult to succeed. People may put you down, making you feel worthless or insignificant, but it's your job to stand up and push on. I would like to address my fellow 8th graders directly. We've all come to know each other so well that it's difficult to imagine what school will be like without you. We'll subconsciously remember the little tendencies or words of others, then feel that something's missing when they're not there. In conclusion, I'd like you all to know that your lives are not already planned out for you. You make your own decisions and create your own destiny. Each and every one of you has shown potential for something truly remarkable. In 4 short years, we will be taking our last steps into the real world. And the world right now is badly in need of change. So, I look forward to seeing the change every one of you will bring to the world, and the legacy that you leave behind.
Thank you, Nicholas. I'm reminded on the DC bus the number of times that you were rapping in the back with the other boys, and me pointing to Mr. Nurban and saying, I don't know if that's appropriate. Maybe you should check that out.